Hello, hello. I just have this fear of doing these live videos, but I'm going to hold on and see if anybody jumps on here real quick. Hello, hello. Now we got some people coming on now. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. I wanted to take a quick moment. Pam Souter, you guys know who Pam is. Hey, Claudia. How are you? Um, Pam challenged the ambassadors. Hey, Anitra, how are you? Um, she challenged us to discuss, make a video, talk to our teams, whatever, on the things that we had to get over in order to be successful. And so that's what I want to talk to you about real quick. It's not going to be very long, but I wanted to talk to you about it because I think sometimes we let those things determine whether or not we are, we kind of say to ourselves, well, you don't have to deal with what I've had to deal with, and that's just not true. So um, hey Gina, hey Valerie, hey Tara, hey Noelle. So anyhow, so I'm going to attempt to just share with you really quick the things that I had to get over in order to, grow my business and in order to get to the next level and get to the next step. And, Blair and I have been in network marketing now for 26 years. And for 15 of those first 15 years, we were, we started our career in network marketing. We were 34 years old. I did not have a college education. I was just a mom. I worked a job in an insurance company, and I struggled all my life with worrying about measuring up, worrying about that somebody else was smarter than me, prettier than me, more articulate than me, just always witty and always comparing myself to other people and always feeling like I'm, you know, failed miserably when trying to measure up. And so I would say that that's probably the biggest thing that I've had to overcome and get over myself with is not feeling like I fit in, kind of feeling like maybe people were judging me, just worried that I wasn't ever accepted maybe. I know that y'all probably sit there and go, what? Are you kidding? It's true. It's really true. Um, I don't know why I felt that way. It definitely wasn't anything that my parents, caused. They were always very complimentary. They were always very encouraging. They always tried to instill belief that, we could do anything that we wanted to do if we just work hard enough and we, put our minds to it, and always encouraging. So it didn't come from there. I think it just came from the devil, just trying to keep me down, and so I struggled really, really hard with that all my life. And then coming into It Works, what helped me to overcome that was that because of the nature of the products, and I truly got excited about them, I was seeing success despite my feelings, despite my inhibitions. And I mean, it was happening whether I wanted it to or not. And if you had told me back then that I'd be where I am today, I probably would have self sabotaged because it would have scared me to pieces to think that, the different things that I have achieved and being on a stage and things like that. I mean, that would have just stopped me in my tracks. But you know what? God is good, and He meets us all where we're at, and He will he will bring you the next step. And, I had somebody tell me that one time, that God was just going to put the right people in my path, and that at each step there would be different people to take me to the next step and to the next step. And that I didn't have to worry, and that I didn't have to worry that it was all about me, because it wasn't. And so that helped me to get over myself, just saying, I'm not perfect. Um, yes, there are people that, I still sometimes struggle. I look at all these young, beautiful girls that are just being, so dynamic, so um, like a genius. I mean, they just have these awesome ideas, and I'm sitting there going, wow, I'd have never thought of that, and it just kind of, it plays with your head a little bit when you think, wow, why can't I be more like that? Why can't I, be able to just speak so eloquently and all? Because I feel like I stumble over my words all the time. I mean, I'm just getting real with y'all. And, it's about just realizing that we all, we all struggle. Every single one of us, even all those girls or all those people that are so polished and seem like they've got it all together, they have their own struggles. That's the thing we got to remember, is everybody struggles. Everybody has things that the devil just puts into their head and causes them to hesitate or to not live up to their full potential. And so, that was something I really, really needed to get over, was that I could do just anything that anybody else could, and thank God for our products, because again, like I said, it wasn't all about what I was doing. It was because I was excited, and I shared these products with people, and it started taking on a life of its own. And before you knew it, I met somebody who took the ball and ran with it. And then I wrapped some more people and talked to them, and I found somebody else that took the ball and ran with it. And before you knew it, I had 5 good quality people in 5 different legs that ran after their own businesses. And, if it had been all up to me, that if I was the one that had to do all of that, it would have never gotten done. And I would be foolish to sit here and tell y'all that I did all that. I mean, I went ambassador. No, I found 5 people that wanted to build a business. 1 of them went presidential, 2 of them went triple, and 2 of them went double. That's all I did. And I helped support them. I helped to, in any way that I could, I helped to get that established, to get those ranks. When I moved up the ranks, that's all I ever did. When I went diamond, I found 2 people, one that wanted to go ruby, one that wanted to go emerald. And so it wasn't about me. It was going to happen whether I did it or not, based on me doing the work, if that makes sense. I just did the work. It wasn't up to me to figure out that, that I was going to go to the next level that way. I mean, yes, I set my goals and everything, but it was going to happen because I did the work. And so, I look at, these people that I struggle with still sometimes, comparing myself to. They're young. My age is I'm getting on up there. I mean, I'd give anything to be in my 30s again, but that was 30 something years ago. So, I still struggle. I still have things that I have to get over, thinking that it's too late for me at my age. And, I didn't even start this business till I was 50 years old. And so it's never too late. It's all in what we think. It's all in how we think about ourselves. And that's the thing that you have to get over. That's the majority of the things that people struggle with, is what they think about themselves. And again, you got to realize that, everybody else, who, even though they appear to be so confident and so secure in what they're doing, they all have insecurities. We all have it. We all battle it. We all have the enemy speaking in our ears saying, who do you think you are? Why do you think you can do this? You know, what are people going to think about you that you've stepped out and you've decided to do something better for yourself? Have you ever noticed that when you've made that decision that you're gonna do something for your family and for your life, and that you're going to step out and become, that rap girl, and you're going to start a business? Do you ever notice how, especially your friends, I mean, you really start to realize who your friends really are by the way that they support you? Even if they don't want to get into business with you, I would think that they'd at least want to try your product if you're excited about it. But it's typical. What'll happen is most of the time they want to see you do good. They just don't want to see you do gooder than them or better than them. Gooder's not a word, but they just don't want to see you do better than them because it makes them look bad. And that's on a subconscious level. Because you're daring to step out of your comfort zone and you're daring to go for it. And it's like a reflection on them that they're not doing what's necessary to do that for their family. So, you gotta realize that people are going to be people, and don't let that take you off course. It's your life, it's your family, it's your dreams, your goals. It's not anybody else's. And so why would you let them, determine your future by them not supporting you or them saying something, a little snide remark here or there? Oh, you think you're going to be successful in that? Good luck, And the sweetest revenge is your success. When you start to make some money, they're going to be, they're going to leave you alone, or they're going to join you, one or the other. So anyhow, I really hope that this helps you to know that, we all struggle. We all have things that we have to get over. And, Pam Souter is the queen of get over yourself. She'll listen to you, intently, and she'll give you the credit that you really are struggling. But then after a little bit, she's going to turn right around and say, well, you're just going to have to get over that. You're going to have to get over yourself. And if you really want this business and if you really want to be successful, you're going to have to get over it. So let's just define what it is that we feel like we have to get over, and let's get over it. Okay? Because until you do, you are always going to struggle. And it doesn't mean that you don't still have fear. It doesn't mean that you don't still have issues that you want to, that you have to feel like you got to get over. I mean, those are always going to be constant because you got an enemy speaking in your ear all the time that's trying to stop you. And when you realize that's where it's coming from, then you can fight it. Okay? That's when you can say, get behind me, Satan. I'm not listening to you. You've kept me down long enough. You have cast doubt to me long enough. And I'm going on. I'm getting over myself. I'm getting over you. I'm not going to let you control my life anymore. And you just have to do that on a daily basis. I mean, you do. It's an everyday battle. But once you recognize it and you start the right words to yourself and you start telling yourself that, you can do this no matter what, that you got this no matter what, then you will be able to push through and get over yourself. So thank y'all for joining in real quick. I hope this has been helpful. I would love for you to, respond if you want to give me some feedback of some of the things that you feel like is holding you back or feeling like things that you have to overcome. And I'll pray for those things, okay? I will pray specifically for you for those things that you are battling. And Blair will too. I'll share this with him. And if y'all would just give me some of that feedback, I would really appreciate it, and I'll help you in any way I can. All right? I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah!